Taurus. This is Psychic Tracey Brown coming to you to do your 2019 New Love horoscope. How is Taurus today? So, these cards have already been shuffled, and I am using Universal Love by Tony Solano. I am using Romance Angels by Dorian Virtue. And I'm also using Psychic Heart Tarot. So these cards have already been shuffled. And so we're just going to pull at random. Please email me for your own personal reading at Psychictraceybrown, Tracey Brown at yahoo.com. Also, please email me if you want to elaborate more on this new love. I've also decided to only do new love for right now. It may change later, but I've decided to do new love right now because I am concerned that most people want an old love to come back, knowing how the old love has treated them. And I'm trying to foster people to move on, 2, 3, 4, 5, and invest in something new. And so that's why I'm doing new love. I think if I'm going to do old love, I think it'll show up in my general readings anyways. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to do new love. Let's see what new love is around. Oh, darn, I picked 6 cards here, but if I pick a card, I got to keep it. So I'll just keep it. Very funny that if I pick an extra card, there must be an extra message there. What is around Taurus and new love, Father God? Please show me what is around Tauruses and new love. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. All right, let's begin this party. Please subscribe. Please follow me on IG. And this is new love for Tauruses. What is around Taurus and new love? Starting out with very romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So for Tauruses, I believe that there is something, someone that you are already, because you know you're Taurus, you already have somebody in mind. Although I'm encouraging new love, I feel like Tauruses already have somebody in mind, and they want to explore, like, is it worth it? Like, are your feelings real? Is it worth it, right? I'm also getting the romantic feelings is related to true love. That this is the romance of a lifetime, romantic feelings, whoever you're thinking about, Taurus. I'm also getting that, I think it's you. I can't say the universe is saying this. I think you're thinking that this is true love. This is the romance of your lifetime or of this lifetime, something like that. I get separation, Taurus. All right. Now, again, I keep trying to say new love, but Tauruses, I feel like you're thinking about someone that you know. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, or you may already be separated from this person. But separation is what is... If you're separated from somebody, it's either going to happen or it's happening right now. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Interesting. Oh, I love this card because they actually have her like with this crown. It looks like a Jesus crown actually, but wow, it's a very beautiful crown that has a cross, an ankh, the Star of David, an Om sign. So pretty. I love this. Alright, so your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And the final outcome, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is free yourself. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. What are you not in control of? I think that there is something going on with romantic feelings and who you believe is your true love. I think there's some separation here. I believe that, based upon the cards, I believe that might be when the cards say free yourself, it might be like you might want to own your feelings, and that's the real way to free yourself. Like, own this. Like, what is it that you want? What is it that you're looking for? It is time to figure this out, because you've boxed yourself in. No one did this to you. You've boxed yourself in, and it is time to run freer without fear, Taurus. The only problem that I'm getting is the separation, which I think is beyond your control. All right? I'm not confident that this separation is something that you caused necessarily, or the separation just had to happen. All right, moving on. Awaiting results. Well, that's just like you, Taurus. You guys will wait forever and sometimes wait for nothing. But it's also in the past, so I'm going to honor the waiting, all right? Dedicated effort. That is so true for most of the Tauruses that I know, that even if you have to wait, all right, you will be so dedicated to your true love. Joy and stability. So your new love is going to be joy and stability. Flow. All right. You need more emotional, in-depth feelings to come to the surface. This doesn't mean flow with the times. It means be more emotional and not so stoic. Also, find the balance. You're a little confused right now. Time is your best friend. I see flowers here. I see, not meditation, reading a book. Something about reading a book. I see the road less traveled. I see drinking. I see a ring even. And you're all confused about all of this. You're confused about time. You're confused about love. You're confused about how to occupy your time. You're confused about, you know, the road less traveled or getting on a particular road. And you're confused about an engagement or a commitment. I'll say commitment first. Heaven on earth, which I don't know what that means, but I will look it up. Answered prayers, Taurus. Your wishes and desires are going to come true for your love life. You will get what you want, as long as you decide to get on a road less traveled. You have a lot of fear, Taurus. A lot of fear. And the fear makes you very nervous, and it gives you different depths inside of you. But I don't want you to be so fearful. I think that fear is the one thing that cripples you, Taurus. Healing sounds. That is so pretty. I don't know what that means either. Trilogy of Light, which came up in another reading, and to transcend. To transcend. You're trying. You're really trying, Taurus. I have to give you a lot of credit. You're really trying. The nighttime is where you might have the worst experience at night. But also, I feel like the nighttime is the only time Spirit gets to come in and talk to you. So, you might be having a really bad experience at night, But you really need to understand that your angels and your guides and everyone that has passed on the other side is trying to change you to be a better person. Heaven on earth. Both heaven and hell exist on earth, but only in our minds, for both are created through our thoughts, actions, and intentions. This card is pointing to the fact that you have helped create a disturbing situation in your life by giving it power. Giving power to something that you do not have to give power to. Regardless of who or what is bothering you, the current situation can be transformed if you cease to give it power. Focus on the positive instead of plunging into another's negativity. Plugged into the power of your light and your love. Send light and love to all concerned and visualize yourself energetically detaching from them. Wow. You can start to create heaven on earth right now by simply making love your focus. In doing so, you will attract loving people and situations, loving situations into your life. So, the first thing that comes to fruition here is separation. I get separation in one deck, and heaven on earth is about separating and giving power to someone or to a situation that does not serve your highest good. It is so important, Taurus, that you allow yourself the freedom to remove yourself from your own negativity and others. You are in the process of transitioning to a higher authority. I promise you. Your prayers will get answered. Fear is your enemy. Fear is your enemy. You fear so much that you stay stifled. I have concerns about what fears you have inside of you. All right. Let's see what this is about. For right now, I'm getting a water sign man that the situation is coming to a completion and a new beginning. So there's a water sign man that you will become engaged to. Someone familiar to you. There's an air sign woman here that is going to display true love for you. Also wants to have a baby, or allow a baby to come into the family. You don't like to be played for a fool. There's a fire sign woman here that brings you much conflict and detention, and is in your mind, but the conflict is in the past. I get a resounding yes with this fire sign woman. I get an air sign woman that is going to change everything. Nothing will stay the same for you, Taurus, if you let this air sign woman come through. I'm also getting a water sign man that will change everything if you let this water sign man come through, Taurus. There's a water sign woman here that's going to come to the table that is going to present you with an offer that you may not want to take. Freeze the energy with this water sign woman. Just freeze it. Just wait a minute. This may not be the new love, so just hold off a little bit. There's a fire sign man here that is going to turn everything around. The wheels are turning now. He wants to be a family with you, Taurus. Get out of your mental head. All right? You're still in waiting mode. And by being in waiting mode, meaning you're not taking action, you are making yourself a little bit more mental by not taking action. And you might be fighting with a lot of people. And so if you're fighting with a lot of people, it's because your love life is not in order. Cut the crap. Get your love life in order so that you could just be happy. Fire sign man is a gem. Also, there's an earth sign woman here that in the past was fulfilled and now might be stifled by your actions, but she still shows up in the future, so you might want to turn around and get this earth sign woman again. There's an earth sign man here that feels like he's made a lot of sacrifices, that maybe has his hands tied behind his back, earth sign man. But there's some decision that needs to be rendered, and the decision will be rendered in the new year. You may have a child by this earth sign man. Many Tauruses are going to leave pain behind. Many are going to get married. And many Tauruses are going to move forward. Interesting enough, Tauruses, I think you're going to move forward with opposite person. Whoever this new love is, they're the opposite of you. Alright? That's what the Chariot tells me. Complete opposite of you. Let Spirit guide this. Do not worry about the opposites. Alright? The opposite of what you like. Somebody likes ice cream, somebody likes cake. Who cares? Alright? Remember, there's a religious factor here. Maybe somebody's Jewish, maybe somebody's Christian. Who cares? No one cares. Please don't care. Alright? No one cares. There's definitely a lot of tension inside of you. There's definitely something that you need to walk away from. You need to walk away from something, and then there's something where you might have left something behind, and all you're doing is sitting there uncomfortable, giving yourself aggravation, giving yourself fear. Alright? When Spirit is telling me, she's so pretty. When Spirit is telling me that your prayers will get answered, that you do need to heal, that without the fear holding you back, which is what this card represents, the Emperor, big bad Taurus, you're letting, you're not living life because of fear that's out there, and they're telling me to tell you it's time to let it go and transcend. You're capable, Taurus. You're capable. Interesting enough, I'm going to end this with fear being your biggest factor here. Do not let fear take control. You are a dedicated human being. You are dedicated. All you want is joy and stability. Make it happen, Taurus. Get what you want. Do what you want. And it's not being selfish. It's actualizing your feelings and your authentic feelings. I would say do what you want, and in the process, try not to hurt someone. But sometimes hurt might just come, and I think you're worried about being hurt. I think it's you. I think you're thinking, I'm the one that could get hurt. Alright, Taurus, let me know if anything resonates with you all. This is Psychic Tracey Brown. If you want to elaborate more on new love, or separated love, looks to me, Taurus, email me, psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. Subscribe, follow me on IG, and this was New Love for Taurus. Thank you, guys. Thank you for putting up with me. Take it easy. Bye.